me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Hey, what is up you guys, this is Nacho here and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. In today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my personal favorite class setup for the R3KT or the Rect. Now I've been getting asked this a lot or requested a lot to make a video on this gun since I made a video on it about a week ago talking about whether it was worth 4,000 salvage or not, and you guys have been asking me what are my personal favorite attachments, perks to use with this gun. So let's just get right into it. Now starting off, you guys can see that I am rocking the ELO sight. My favorite red dot, because I still get asked a lot, is the blood splatter sight that you can get from Blood Anvil. I believe you unlock at level 23 and it's basically like a red dot you can put on your ELO instead of the little square crosshair. I don't know why, I just feel like it helps my accuracy out a lot. So if you guys are trying to use an ELO sight, I definitely recommend you either use blue dot or the splatter. Now my two attachments other than the ELO sight are going to be quick draw and stock. The reason I really like these attachments on this weapon is because quick draw just helps you snap on your enemies faster, especially when using an energy weapon, especially this one doesn't really shoot that fast. Every millisecond counts in an online game, so I just like using quick draw in order to snap into my enemies. As you guys can see from the gameplay, I basically play a super aggressive playstyle, and it is kind of slow at some points because people do end up quitting out and rejoining, and it's just like a never-ending cycle. You guys already know how Infinite Warfare is. Now the reason I'm also using stock alongside quick draw is because I actually like strafing with this AR. If you guys use this gun, you guys will come to realize that a lot of the recoil is very vertical, very straight up, very predictable, very easy to control. Now I see a lot of people a lot of the times using either a particle amp on this weapon or either using a foregrip on this weapon, and truth be told, I don't really see a need for either of those attachments. If you're using a particle amp on this gun, there's only going to be a very slight amount of times where it actually comes into effect to get you a 1 extra bullet hit kill. Reason being is because this gun is pretty much a replica of the Volk, just reskinned with a slightly different fire rate, if not the exact same. So it's basically like a Volk, just a more accurate version of the Volk. Now moving on to my perks, I'm using Dexterity, I got Scavenger, Hardline, and Dead Silence. Now this is where it's kind of like a free-for-all. I like Dexterity because Dexterity helps you reload fast. I'm mainly a team deathmatch player, so I really have no need for, attack resist, blast shield, a lot of those other perks that will help you in objective modes. You don't really need for TDM, so I use Dexterity. I'm using Scavenger because you guys already know I like going for long kill streaks. I usually always run a Warden for the most part. If I'm not running Warden, I usually at least use a Vulture, and you guys already know UAV Encounter, pretty much my staple because it helps me rank up. Hardline is just great because it lets you get your UAV Encounter UAV 1 kill faster, so you're just way more likely to lap that stuff and get way more assist points. And the reason I'm using Dead Silence is because you guys already know I do have a gaming headset, and it's really annoying listening to your own footsteps. Now I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Honestly, Dead Silence isn't really that needed in this game, and neither is Hardline. Those are just perks that I personally enjoy because a lot of the perk selection in this game is rather lackluster and they're not really that great, to be honest. A lot of the perks are very situational, when the perks that I use pretty much work 100% of the time for me. You always want to use perks or attachments that are going to work 100% of the time, which is why I use a quick draw stock on this, because 100% of the gunfights that I get into, that's going to help me. Whereas if I use a foregrip or I use a particle amp like I was saying earlier in the video, there's only a small percentage of times where the foregrip is actually going to help me get a long shot, or the particle amp is going to help me kill an enemy 1 hit shorter. Now you guys have been asking for longer videos, so I'm trying to make all my videos at least 5 minutes long now, as long as the topic is worth it. I'm not going to drag out like a 1-minute topic video to 5 minutes of me just blabbering random. But honestly, man, if you guys are looking to be successful with this gun, I definitely recommend you try to copy my class setup. The reason I use the ELO, even though the iron sights are pretty good on this weapon, for whatever reason, I just feel like the ELO or the reflex sight just gives you a way better idea of how the recoil is actually going to go. When I use the iron sights, it kind of seems like this gun has more idle sway, if that's even like a thing. I don't know, I notice it, maybe it's just me personally, but I definitely recommend you use a sight because it will help your accuracy a lot. In this gun, like I said, I would try to use iron sights and it is nice, but I definitely noticed a huge improvement in my game when I use the ELO. And once again, for the attachments, quick draw and stock, and the perks are honestly whatever you want. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys use this class setup, and let me know if you guys do any work or any good with it. I will be making a God Spots on Terminal video for the stream squad that was there. Your comments will be on the video. I will be making that in the next couple of hours, maybe give it 3-4 hours, and that should be out, you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed my R3KT custom class setup. If you guys have any weapons or any specific variants you guys would like to recommend for my personal class setup or what I would use, let me know in the comment section below. But you guys already know, 29 kill death ratio, 29 to 1 TDM, all in the daily, boys. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the Nacho Nation, leave a like to let me know you guys like these custom class videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Nacho Nation.